Hello, I am Damien. I work at Multivicar. I do lots of things with the website and other stuff. Although I really make tea, that's for everyone else. Okay, so this episode is brought to you by Akumu Inc., who are a really cool US design outfit, t-shirt design outfit. They do design. I think it might be just one guy actually, but they. He designs really cool kind of just print for everything, but t-shirts seem to be the forte because they're just pretty amazing. In fact, I'm sporting one right now, of course. This came through yesterday, and I liked it so much that, hey, I bought the company. I got the tea. It's great. Anyway, let me show you some of these things because I think if you're the kind of person who enjoys something a little bit kind of darker, a little bit more kind of gothic or just, thoughtful, these t-shirts possibly are for you. So let's start with, this is a ladies' tee. You can't feel it, you can try and feel it, but you won't be able to. The cotton is very, very soft, very good quality. This is a very deep neck V. So it probably shows quite an area of cleavage if you're a lady, so just be aware. Here we have a really cool print on the back. There you go, the Akumu Inc. classic coffin shape. Here you can see the back neck print, which conveniently has the size and a big M. This is medium T here. There you go, and the ever cool coffin shape swing tag. I kind of collect these. I've since I've been working at Multivicar, there are a few t-shirts that I've purchased for myself, and I can't seem to throw these away. Anyway, there you go. So this one is called Scattered Heart, I think. As you can see, it's very simple, illustrative, but really, really lovely t-shirt. Very, very cool. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned it already, these t-shirts aren't on the site right now because we have to take photos of them, get models in them, and that kind of thing, but they will be up within really good ordering time of Halloween if you want to wear one of these to your kind of local Halloween party. Okay, that's that one. Shall we toss it aside? Okay, this one, I'm not sure this is cool, but it's again very illustrative. Coat hangers are a nightmare, aren't they? There you go, really illustrative, lovely design. This is on a kind of a charcoal, very sort of soft marl. It's kind of got that nice sort of slight fleck heather quality. But again, all Akumu's so far. There you go, the back print, neck print, swing tag. Okay. Next one up. Yeah, sort of places where I go to gigs and stuff. This is this kind of tee. I reckon I could throw these into a crowd and pretty much everyone would pick one up and be wearing it 10 minutes later. But this is a great one. Very dark, really cool sort of red, white, black design. Very striking. Again, ladies' tee. So you've got deep curved neck there. And I don't know if it's a nod to Tim Burton or anything, but having one skeletal arm is kind of quite similar to the girl in Corpse Bride, if you've ever seen that. Point of interest, I went to go and see The Cure play at the Albert Hall a few months back, and sitting right in front of me was Tim Burton, which was quite a distraction. Anyway, if you don't know who Tim Burton is, he's a film director of some note. Oh look! Here's my favourite. The Mummy. I love this one because as soon as I saw it, it kind of reminded me of posters for old horror films like sort of Boris Karloff or Bela Lugosi films. That really kind of illustrative, almost cartoon style. But I love the colours in this. It's very hard to see probably with this camera, but the colours are very, very deep and vibrant in all of these. And it's just a great tee. Great tee. Might even get another one. Okay, this one. This is quite striking for Akumu because this reminds me of like a New Breed Girl t-shirt, which is another kind of t-shirt we stock, which I will show you one day. Or you can see it on the site at multivicar.com, obviously. So really, really deep colour, this one, on the cotton. Again, lovely. They're all kind of of a similar quality. It's got a lovely cut to the bottom. Again, ladies' t-shirt, slightly kind of flared at the bottom. More shapely than a bloke's t-shirt, obviously, because blokes ain't that shapely, let's face it. But again, really sort of striking, solid design, this one. Slightly unexpected from Akumu, but I really like it still. I'm not sure what it's called, this one, but yeah, pretty cool. Next one up is... Yeah, this one's really good. Again, a nice sort of deep, vibrant colour on this. On the deeper, on these colours, you get the black backprint instead, rather than the white. But look at that. That's some illustrative genius, that is. Really lovely sort of kind of sketch work. It's just very cool. But these t-shirts as well, I've had a few Akumu ink t-shirts already, and so I say a few, only got one. One, yeah. The Mad Hatter, which is on the website to have a look at. It's a great t-shirt, but I've worn that t-shirt to death and it's still not lost any of its vibrancy. So again, testament to the quality of manufacture. And for those people who ain't kind of into t-shirts so much, obviously kind of there's a t-shirt for everyone and everyone wears t-shirts, but kind of quality sort of kind of will out on with t-shirts. If you really are a fan of t-shirts and you kind of enjoy wearing them as a sort of statement for the kind of person you are or whatever, good quality kind of just means that tea's going to last maybe a few years longer and won't end up being used to wash your car with, which is what my wife did with my favourite t-shirt. There you go. Right, this here is the Hypnotist, which again is probably my second favourite out of this kind of batch of Akumus. He's a mean looking fella, isn't he? But there's something very old English about this. I love the topper and the classic evil googly eyes. Look into my eyes, not around my eyes, look into my eyes. We've got a very similar t-shirt in some ways from another really cool company called Dirty Velvet, who go under the name of the Gentlemen Rebels, and they have a similar t-shirt to this, but this is really stylised, this one. Theirs is very cool too, but you know, it's kind of the angular sort of nature of the illustration. Anyway, am I boring you? Right, okay. So that's that. Those are the new Akumus. They'll be on the site hopefully within the next sort of 48 hours. We've got a lot to do here. There are t-shirts in and out, and we have lots of other things that are going on. So one thing we still have going is that we were lucky enough to get a whole load of these silicone wristbands from Goody Two Sleeves and New Breed Girl. Yeah, they're really cool. We have a lot of them. We have given a lot of them away. We'd like to give more of these away. So what we're doing right now is, if you buy a Goody Two Sleeves t-shirt or a New Breed Girl t-shirt, you get one of these guys free. We just throw one into the bag. I think they retail at about $3.99, $4.99, something like that. But we put them in there because, hey, they're good t-shirts and they're worth giving away something with for. So this is an example of a Goody Two Sleeves t-shirt. You see, back print, doing, or neck print, to be more accurate. Really, really good print on these guys. Have a look on the site. Just go to multivicar.com and either do a search for Goody Two Sleeves or New Breed Girl, or just on the drop-down menu under Ladies you'll find both those collections. But say if you buy one of these guys, you'll get one of these guys with it. Okay. So what else we've got going on? Okay, so we posted on Facebook this week asking if anybody out there would be interested in maybe doing some designs so that we can, you know, kind of start doing more kind of print on demand type stuff. Now we are kind of making a very solid sort of movement in that direction. We still obviously will stock the best teas in the world on multivicar.com. However, we get contacted so much by people asking if we would do something kind of similar to what Threadless do in the States and other sort of t-shirt outfits do. We kind of thought about it long and hard, and it's something obviously we're interested in because there's a lot of good designers out there. I don't think we would fodle, is that a new word? Fodle. We think we'd follow kind of other models of kind of other t-shirt companies out there, exactly because some things really work about it and some things don't work so well. However, we think that there's possibly a good design or a good idea in everyone. So the only kind of stipulation really, if you want to design for us, and we'll roll this out over the next few weeks properly, kind of guide you into it, is that you need to kind of have some understanding of Photoshop or Illustrator, because one of the main things about t-shirt designs is that we want to stock good design, and it could be a good slogan. It doesn't really matter. We're just happy with kind of like just a solid slogan, as we are with a piece of creative genius like you just saw with the Kumu ink. But you do need to supply designs at the right resolution, on the right kind of template. So we get lots of things through where people have kind of come up with a great idea, but the graphics are kind of too small, or they're not good enough quality, and all those things will compromise how good your t-shirt looks in the end. So you do need to have a modicum, an understanding of Photoshop and Illustrator. Some guys out there I know might be watching this thinking, okay, yeah, fine, I've been a graphic designer for years. Well, definitely really interested if you want to do some designs for us. But equally, you want to kind of cast this out to anybody. So again, if you just got a great slogan, or it's a slogan that already exists, and you think, that could look really well with a particular font or whatever. No Comic Sans, unless it's in irony, by the way. If you don't know what Comic Sans is, then Google it and witness the hatred for that particular font. So again, only used in irony. Anyway, we are at the beginning of this kind of thing, so we certainly have everything in place ready to be kicking off. But in terms of talking to you guys about supply of design and that kind of thing, and what we offer in return, we don't expect designs for absolutely free or anything like that, unless you're like a really nice person. So anyway, we'll talk more about that later, but just let it be out there. It's on Facebook, on our page, Multivicar on Facebook. And we got a really good response about people who are interested, and we've got a lot of direct messages as well, actually, on Facebook, people who are interested. So lots of babbling, I know, but basically, yes, we will be doing stuff with print and design, kind of in-house, which is really cool. I don't think there's many people out there who are doing it all in one place right now, because we fulfill from here. As you can see, there's a warehouse right behind me there, and yes, we have everything in place. We shall discuss more later. Right, okay, so that's kind of it. I think I've probably been talking for too long. Anyway, I don't know how good I am at doing this, but hey, hopefully you're not bored out of your minds. Well, you would have just paused it or switched it off. The last thing to say is that if you are on multivicar.com, if you aren't already on our mailing list, then if you sign up to our mailing list, you automatically are given a code, which gives you £5 off your first t-shirt, which is kind of cool, because hey, it's like being given £5, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so I think that's kind of it, and have a lovely Friday, have a great weekend, and I will see you again pretty soon. Alright, take care, bye. I hate doing this bit, look.